somehow all our life we've gravitated towards animals. We've taken in animals, we've patched them up, we release them. We originally rescued them and took them in to send them to other sanctuaries that did primates and did other things, and nobody came through and took them. And animals just kept coming from all over. We've gotten them all over the country.
When we decided that we had to move the facility, the best possible opportunity to move the animals and teach disaster responders how to work with wild animals in the field would be to handpick some very seasoned disaster responders, put them together in a team, and actually exercise our evacuation plan. Coming here, this is a lot of energy for everybody to make it this far, travel back and forth, and spend your own time and money doing it. We really, really appreciate it. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for everybody. It's our once-in-a-lifetime chance to do an exercise that is part of our disaster plan that we've had all along, but you don't tranquilize tigers just to do a drill for fun.
The safety officer is probably the single most powerful person on an exercise. He can stop anything that's going on at any time, and there are no questions asked. So he will be watching for, and he seems nice now. He isn't always that way. So his job is a serious one. And
48 eager volunteers are about to gain invaluable emergency response experience as they help to relocate 138 animals to a more secure home.
You know, although there's a lot written in books, the actual practice of physically going through and anesthetizing these animals and moving them into the cages and safely getting them set up in a new location, there just simply aren't that many opportunities to do that.
The incident command structure is what we use with all the disaster teams. It's the common language, whether it's human disaster, FEMA, all of the emergency management officers, everybody, law enforcement, everyone speaks the same language. There's the same job descriptions, are in the same categories and have the same supervisors. It's a common language that doesn't matter where you go in the country. If there's a wildfire or a hurricane, everybody can fall into step and work together as a team.
The group splits into 3 teams, each with a different task. While Lisa's team works on catching the smaller cats, Kurt is trying to coax 4 black bears into travel cages. He is using marshmallows as a lure, which for these bears is a very rare treat.
Okay, we'll move her back right next to the bear. They can go right next to each other.
Barry's team is busy with the spider and capuchin monkeys.
I think most of the animals that we handle, we will vaccinate as we get a chance to handle them. And anybody that's out, we'll weigh up whether or not we want to do baseline blood stuff. So that just pull it over, squeeze them up against this wall, because they will be stressed as you squeeze them, but we'll hopefully do it and have it done quickly, and then you can let them go. And then I believe they're going to put straw in these and then load them on for transport. All right? Who is the first monkey?
Louis?
This is Louis?
Hi, Louis.
Okay. Do it slowly and in control. He's going to eject eventually.
Okay.
Okay. I got a shoulder very accessible here.
All right, I've got a back one here.
Tell me when you're going to, and I'm doing it at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 6. Done.
Well done, buddy.
Very nice.
A lot of the animals had actually been preconditioned to enter small transport cages, which they were fed in them so that we could transport them in there, lock them down, and then transport them under camera and air conditioning for the journey, because it's a fairly long journey. The real problem comes with those that were not amenable to loading into a small transport cage, which we then have to use a dart and knock them out, literally anesthetize them, so that they are safe and the people that are moving them are safe. You know, that's always the risk, and to get a trip of 4 hours duration with an anesthetized animal, they obviously are going to wake up before we arrive at the new location, and then we have to re-anesthetize them to unload them and get them safely and securely in their lockdown crates here at the northern location.
It's a 150-mile, 4-hour journey from Zolfo Springs to the new location in Silver Springs. The convoy of 2 trailers and cars full of volunteers arrives without incident. With the sun rapidly fading, the teams regroup.
So if you break every day into thirds, we're on stage 3 of 9. So we're almost a third of the way done.
Okay, can I get everybody's attention? Kurt is currently setting up a trap to trap the one wolf who's been so difficult. We need to move both the wolves out of that pen into another pen because they're currently where the bears belong. The lynx we're going to let sit, so we're going to focus on the monkeys for a few minutes and get them unloaded.
Please confirm that the cages they're going into are secure to your standards before we put them in there.
That's what I was just walking around doing. I've confirmed the lynx pen and the wolf pen are secure. I just went and checked the monkey pen.
So y'all want us to take over now?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, real quick, guys, when you're moving these, set a corner down like this, and then slowly move it down, so we're not getting their feet caught if they're down below.
Okay.
Because that's 75 pounds down onto their feet.
And again, sink with my feet.
Yeah, use the edges of your hands and support it. Don't put your fingers inside. Good boy, Louie.
Oh, he's so upset.
Okay, you want out, Louie?
First release in the new sanctuary.
Yeah. There. There, now flip it. Pull.
The teams work long into the dark. Then it's a return drive of 4 hours to their lodgings in Zolfo Springs. At daylight, after only a few hours' sleep, the riskiest part of the move begins. With all the activity around, the big cats are tense. Barry Kellogg has been their veterinarian for many years, so the cats are wary of him and his dart gun. Carefully, one by one, 6 big cats are subdued. Once Damien the black leopard is under, Lisa trims his nails. Barry puts an ointment in his eyes. Under anesthesia, the animals do not blink normally, and their eyes require additional lubrication. The anesthesia used allows them to lick and to retain a good swallow reflex, which is safer for them. Again, it is late in the day as the convoy pulls into the new forest location with the next load of animals. As they arrive, local volunteers are still busy with last-minute adjustments to the new holding pens.
Hog ringing.
5,325,242.5.
Where's Concy?
Here.
You okay? You got it. Lisa, you okay?
Yeah, it's on. It's good. Don't get underneath. That's far enough. Let's go ahead and get Noble out.
Roy is quite vocal about his displeasure.
Okay, it's all right. We'll get you out there tonight.
And I don't think he's in any mood to lay on a stretcher calmly right now. He will be in a little bit, though. He's not going to have a lot of choice in the matter.
Barry readies the dart gun for delivery. It can take up to 20 minutes for the anesthesia to take effect.
Ready.
I bet he eats this dark, Lisa.
I hope not.
Say goodbye to this dark.
Brandy,
I got it.
You got it?
I'm doing 10.
Yeah, 10. He's starting. Now he needs to calm down. Left front shoulder. Left front, what time? Kelly, time?
Time, 500 milligrams left front.
640.
Now you know why I don't have any hair. Woman power.
How many?
I don't think it can go 8 times because I don't think it's... There you go. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Okay.
More short pull. Okay, quiet now. This is quiet. We're going to stand up. We're going to wait a second, and then we're going to walk right to the cage. On 3, we'll stand. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Now walk slowly. Yeah.
Somebody spot the people walking
Yeah.
backwards?
Yeah.
No, we go down first. We're going to go down to the ground. Down to the ground.
See if you can set the poles all the way up
Get our
against the
people
cage,
inside.
right against the canvas. All right, we have
Get our people inside. 2 people.
All right, hang on, guys.
Hold on.
Stop. Take a breath.
Feet inside.
Slow down.
One person talks,
Listen
there's
to
too many
Barry.
directions.
Feet inside. Lift them up. Okay? We're gonna, hold on. We're going to lift this in so it slides down easy. Everybody on this end, right here.
What?
Lift this in right here.
Let me in there.
On 3. 1, 2,
Big guys
3.
in.
All right, we're stuck. What?
Wait a minute. Hold it, hold it. Slow down.
Leave
Leave the towel on it.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, stretch her out.
Now everybody out.
People out, please. Now. People out now.
Billy,
Okay. You ready with the door?
Ready with the door, go.
Tomorrow. Ready?
no, get right down by him right now.
Hold the flashlight, please. Thank you.
Get him when he looks alive.
Can I get one down here?
It's okay. He's not purposeful. Take a breath. He's good.
Yeah, and that's the whole point.
He's not doing anything. He's not going anywhere. Everyone take a breath.
He's just
That is cool.
This is awesome, you guys.
Well done.
Special thing.
You want 100 milligrams?
Without delay, the team moves on to unloading Blizzard, the white tiger.
Bracing himself rigid, Barry. He's gonna. His gloves are out. He doesn't have front. Oh, good. Heads up. Heads up. Good. Heads up. Back up.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Whoa.
hold on.
Enough.
Stop. And behind it then.
All of his 557 pounds must lie still on the stretcher during the transfer.
Fringe. What he says goes. We need one more person right here.
We need those straps
Come around
in the
side.
middle of him laying on top.
We just need to get him in the air. Ready? Wait a minute. We need more on this side.
One more.
More on this side. Huh? Okay, we're going to lift on 3. 1, 2, 3. No more dragging.
Has back claws and kicks.
And we're going to just go slowly to his cage.
Vines. Hold on.
Somebody get
Feel
him.
your feet. There's vines down there.
Set the stretcher down on the rim. Get his feet lined up, and we're going to just slide him in. We can actually lift this in, and he'll go down easier. Are you guys ready now? What we're going to do?
I'm not sure how to grab the cage.
Got to get the feet
Gotta
up.
get his feet up.
On his back. Watch your knees. We're going to raise him up again on this end only. This end only. Some
I
people
need
here,
somebody else
please.
up to help.
Ready? Our end only up. 1, 2, 3. And then slide him in.
Okay, watch his arms. Watch his arms.
Feet. Watch the spikes on the top.
Watch his face. Okay.
He's not purposeful. Don't put your hand in his mouth.
He's not purposeful, but he's
Don't put your hand in his mouth.
Watch out.
Got the doors ready to close?
Okay, I'm gonna vaccinate right to your left, Barry, okay? Can I vaccinate to your left? Alright, wait till Barry goes out. Perfect.
Very good, feet out.
Nope. Not until he tells me. Yes.
Everything's out of the cage?
Yep.
Do you really want this sweatshirt
How
back?
bad you want that shirt back?
Here, lean this way.
Got my name tag on, I don't want to leave it.
Want the door?
Okay. There you go, Lynn.
Okay.
I got the door.
Lisa, he's sternal.
Yeah, think maybe? Still not purposeful, but he's sternal. Yeah, baby.
Before release into their new holding pens, all the animals receive their routine vaccinations.
Okay. After he goes through, just close the door behind him. You don't have to slam it or scare him. We're not in a hurry.
Damien's intense fear of human contact makes him the most worrisome to handle.
Good boy. He's being damn good. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Too nervous to say that.
Quietly appreciate this today. He may.
Good boy, Damien.
Yeah, two doses of 150.
And he came down from the tree.
right here.
He enters his new home, still groggy, but safe.
Yay, Damien's in.
To safely anesthetize, re-anesthetize, transport without any incidents has been, I think, historic. I think the crew that assembled did a great job. Their attitudes, they did listen and do what they were told, which is important.
It requires a lot of dedication, and I'm always amazed that disaster volunteers will happily work 18 to 20 hours a day when it comes to rescuing an animal and think that it's the best day they've ever spent in their entire life.
Every single volunteer that helps us is a hero. They all help the animals. They make a huge difference in the animals' lives, and they give of themselves. They give up time with their own families and their own pets to come help these animals that need us so much. And without those types of heroes, this couldn't happen. We have a lot of years of construction ahead of us before we have these habitats expanded to acres, and then we're still going to be rescuing more animals in the future.
I've had some major accidents and physical problems, so it's great. We have to have help. We have to do intern programs and things because we cannot possibly do all the work it takes to run this place and keep the animals in good shape by ourselves. And we were lucky enough to find this 80 acres. It was always a hunting camp. It had never been anything but a hunting camp. It's protected on 3 sides by the National Forest, which makes it ideal for not having to worry about neighbors. And we've been doing it and working on it for 3 years, and now we finally have the animals moved. They're safe, and now all we have to do from this point on is keep building up the big enclosures like we had at the other place and get the animals back so that they're comfortable and they have the room and the peace and quiet that they deserve. This is our home, and it's going to stay the home for the animals the rest of their life and ours.